Welcome to another episode of Ratchet and Clank 2 Going Commando. Now, I pointed out at the end of the video, and you can probably see it up there, but there is a platinum bot up there. How you get it is not by going the other way. Oh, damn it, great start. It should go out this way, because I believe this kind of just acts as like a one-way thing. It kind of acts as a one-way rail. Anyway, so now you're probably thinking this is where the playthrough ends. This will be the last video. Now, first off, this might not be the last video. Well, either way, doing this video might not end the series or like this, whatever. Point is, there might be another video after this, still covering this regular mode of the playthrough. However, the whole thing is though, either way, oh, god damn it, I just want to get rid of the tooltip, but then it happened again. Whatever. There we go. Doing it during, like, transformation, or transferring is fine. Anyway, but yeah, so either way, the playthrough is not over after this. I am definitely going to be, and I've said it multiple times in this playthrough, I will be doing at least one full challenge mode run of this. I'm not talking like 100%, I am talking like going through the game again to the point where I beat the final boss again in challenge mode. And I said I would probably maybe do a little bit extra, like maybe do a bit of a second challenge mode playthrough, which will mean a third playthrough of this game. So now in this game, prototypes galore and these troopers are here galore. But before you can actually get to playing as Ratchet properly, you are going to have to use the Hypnomatic a lot. And the Hypnomatic is going to be very much, we're about to do a crazy lost Hypnomatic puzzle in a bit. And, if you played this game before, you know it. Like, to the point where they give you several of those droids that you can, like, when you're low health or low on, like, your countdown, to be able to, transfer into another one. Because you're gonna need it, I guess. And that's right, I forgot there actually is a bit of Ratchet combat in this area right now. That's already another shield gone, that's fine. I don't need to worry about like having ammo or like not losing ammo until I get inside. Which we are not, like, as I said, we have to do a Hypnomatic card like gauntlet before we can get inside. Anyway. And as with the well actually not, I don't need to explain it, I can just show it off when it happens. So it won't be that far off. I don't know if it's actually, what the hell? Oh, that's why. Oh, that's odd, I didn't know you could knock off their head. Maybe it's been caught on video, or plenty of times on like the internet, but I've just never been able to notice it. Anyway, but what the hell was I gonna say? I can't remember. Oh wait, it doesn't matter actually because my health is going to upgrade still. So there is a point where your health will just stop up. Oh wait, first off, you don't want to break these. Those are not enemies, those are your recharges. What you have to do is to defeat all the enemies in here until this door opens, and there'll also be some more troopers in there, to which at that point you can then ignore those troopers and step on a button. What you want to do is, as I said, keep those alive. I've seen many playthroughs where people have been like, oh yeah, that's right, I need to keep those alive. Like, those aren't enemies, those are there for like free storage and stuff like that. Right, so that's fine. I believe I can get through this. However, if the time were to run out, I'd have to do that whole segment again. So now we don't go this way. We now backtrack over to here, and the door is open. And now we're going to enter Megacorp HQ, where the music is very fantastic, and we've got a very big trial ahead of us to get to the final boss of this game. However, I will say the final boss of this game is only a one-phase fight. Well, I mean, it has multiple phases, like, but it's just a one part. Like, it has a one part. Like, you only fight. You have only a single final boss fight, and so it's not like in Upper Arsenal where you fight Nefarious, then you fight Nefarious, like again, but like properly, and then you fight the Bio Obliterator. This is just a single boss fight that has, I guess, several parts and several phases. Now, you can skip through all these enemies, and I will say, probably would be beneficial to do it. You can also go up here, and you'll see that there's some enemies over here. But now you can also see your enemies now around here. Now, trust me, I've done this before. This does not work as cover. Probably see it a bit. No, it's still gonna hit there. But either way, some of those bullets will make it through it there. As you can see, there's still more there because they're gonna keep on like spawning there. Obviously not infinitely. But if you want to level up some weapons, you either pick a different planet or deal with what you can do here. But yeah, you don't really want to be wasting ammo because there is a lot of enemies in this area. You do get another vendor, but you'd be fighting a lot of enemies before you get to it. And also, I don't believe they even give you a continue point at that vendor either, which is odd, but anyway. I guess I hit the shield a bit, I guess. I mean, either way, I guess I will be defeating as much of the enemies as I can. However, my shields are probably going to run out, and I'm probably going to die from taking damage. However, as you can see, I have, and as I can definitely say, from the playthroughs I've been watching of this game recently, I have definitely got a lot more health than other people have had when playing this game. Okay, so anyway, not only is there combat in this area, there is platforming, which if you are not careful, you will absolutely have to do all of this combat again, and buy all your ammo again. The funny thing, the annoying thing is, there's platforming and there's also combat during the platforming. So what am I gonna do? I should have kept all, like, my plasma storm ammo. So what I am going to do is, thank goodness I have the lock-on mod. Just gonna take this one at a time, shoot 2 rockets at each of them. Now those are gone. These bolts, and now I'm going to activate get out the dynamo again and use it. These next areas are pretty brutal, because there are a lot of enemies that spawn. And and some of these, I believe it's also a tank that's just actually about to appear as well. Maybe 2, no, just 1, I guess. But as you can also see, there are some enemies. There are some of these troopers up at the top there. These covers will absolutely break, I'm sure of it. Plus also, the enemies can still hit you behind it. Like definitely the ones up top. So just quickly position the mic since I am kind of like, my mouth is like at a lower level. It's kind of like pointing at my eyes or my, like, center of my face more than my mouth. Anyway, so you can, I guess, just skip on these enemies, but you can't run through the door at all, and you also want to like take some time in the next room because you will have to use the Terminator and like time some jumps. But either way, you can't run out this door straight away because you have to do an infiltrator puzzle. I just want to, sorry about that. Anyway, now when I am going, oh okay, got that guy up here, so that's fantastic. I don't know if you can even get up there. It doesn't look like it. So unfortunately that doesn't sound like it's possible. No, it doesn't look like it's gonna take off the shield. Alright, so I'm already, let me just test something. Yes, that is a dead end. Alright. Definitely going very well with this so far. There we go. Second go. Oh, okay, so yeah, it's not really a Terminator puzzle. But what you can do, instead of wasting your ammo, what you can do is use the Terminator here and turn these into water, which will just kill all the prototypes there. However, I believe that there are some that are still alive, because this, I guess, also not just in the remastered versions of these games, can absolutely cause some glitches. Let me just check something. So as you can see, I guess they're dead. Well, I'm sure they are dead, but the whole thing is that their dying noises still around. So as I say, want to time these jumps carefully. But it's not really like hazard anyway. But still, it's just a little bit of a precocious jump, if that's even the right word. Alright, so now here is where you want. Like I feel like I don't know. I haven't been pointing this out properly, like in preparation for this. I've just kind of been talking as I go. So you can't get across this until you beat these two tags. Now, if you have log-on mods, that's fantastic. I don't know if the heavy bounce is going to be able to reach. I can't believe I just did that. I can't believe I just did that. I can't believe I just did that. So as you can see, we're right at the beginning again. So now what I'm actually going to do is, this is fine because I will have more plasma storm ammo, and I believe that would be good. What also I can do is, I'm forgetting I should be also using the hover bomb gun. So yeah, that's fine. I can definitely do this again. I can also probably pull out some Symphonite, so that's what I'm also going to do. First off, weapons, Symphonite. And now, weapons, hover bomb glove. As I said, the upgrade to this weapon called the Tetra bomb glove is a lot better, because it shoots out 3 of those ammo. I mean, bombs instead of just 1. However, as you can see, it also only has 10 ammo, which absolutely sucks. As you can see, it's only a little bit of experience now and there. Anyway, well, it's a long jump actually, but whatever. So it's now at this point where I'm thinking, like, I'm already... Wait, hold on. How much ammo? I am already at 5 as ammo. So now at this point where I'm thinking I should absolutely just... Yeah, I've got 1 less shield charger. So I'm gonna break that ammo box, get the hover bomb, gun ammo. I'm just kind of like gonna move through this area and skip past the enemies. I can use my wrench to defeat the prototypes because the wrench is strong enough to do that. I don't know if it is in challenge mode. First off, I want to look behind me and make sure there aren't enemies following after me. It doesn't seem like it. As I said, now to prevent what happened last time, I need to take my jumps quite a bit carefully. And it's at this point where I'm going to use the Plasma Storm. This is what it will be pretty damn useful. Useful for. Anyway. This is kind of coming across as a guide, but this area is very difficult and I've struggled with it a lot before. So if anyone's going to use this as a guide, I'm hoping I could give some tips, even though this isn't really a guide, because I feel like it is very much so reliant on having the amount of health and the amount of weapons and the weapons upgraded as, I guess, just the kind of exact, not exact, but almost exact amount of progress as I am in this game, which I don't feel like anyone's like gonna really, I feel like a lot of people, or just like some people, aren't really gonna spend all that much effort into this, because I've absolutely certain not everyone is like me, where they overgrind in lots of games and they also just like have fun, like upgrading stuff instead of in a playthrough instead of just playing the game and having fun with it normally. Oh, okay, so there's still more days. I had a feeling they would come back, but kind of took their time. Alright, streaming is definitely like interesting because camera's still playing up. I don't know what's going on with it, whatever. Okay. So instead of doing the Terminator thing, I'm just gonna do that. So I'm actually glad I did that because, well, I actually just didn't ignore the protobeds. Yeah, because look, I actually ended up landing down here anyway. Alright, no, I can't get up there just yet. So the thing is, with these platforms, you probably notice they require some specific timing. This middle one, I don't know. Let me not say that because as I said, I've stopped talking about things before because I don't know for sure. Alright, so here's where I died before. What am I doing? Okay, first off, yes, not the dynamite, the swing shot. Now I want to be careful but I don't fall off here. Yep, just aim my shadow up probably. And I'm just gonna wreak havoc with the plasma storm. Oh yeah, I'll put on a shield charger again, I guess. Okay, so as I said, you have to, as I was saying last time before I died, is that you have to, oh god, that was very close, is that you have to beat those two tanks, right, you have to destroy those two tanks before you can actually continue on. So you can't jump that gap unless you're doing some sort of glitch, which I guess would be in challenge mode where you, unless, like the other glitch, okay, whatever. I guess I can just talk about it right now before I forget. But in challenge mode, once you like beating the game once, you have access to, in the special menu, something called first person mode. And that is exactly what it is. It is exactly first person mode. The thing is, apparently this game is super, you can do so many glitches in this game with in first person mode. Like you can apparently just like climb up walls endlessly. I need to focus just for a second. Oh my god. Oh my god, I got so close those two of those last times. Anyway. So yeah, if you land up here on the platform, or if you're normal and see that, then yeah, what is it? You use the electrolyzer. You can see there's a platinum bolt here, and I'm absolutely going to be getting that. Especially also because I got that one quite recently, and it's not hard at all to get. Okay, so now I said this earlier, but the whole thing with that vendor there is that I highly doubt. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that vendor there is like just for you to replenish ammo for this part, or like after this part, I guess. Because the whole thing about that is not a continue point. If you die at this point, you will still go back to the beginning of where you entered into Megacorp HQ from. Now, you're probably also seeing, first off, when I played this game many times, I did not notice this thing here. Probably because I haven't used the tractor beam in so long in the game progress-wise. However, the whole thing is also, I guess I just didn't recognize the symbol, it kind of blended in. So, the symbol looks quite familiar to a gadget we've used in the past, and also to an icon of a gadget in a menu. And you use the tractor beam there, and then you can go up here, and you go on to a rail running course. I believe this one is pretty easy. I highly doubt there's any skill point for like completing this without taking hits. So yeah, I guess your reward at the end of this is the platinum bolt. I don't think there's really any way to die off that other than constantly like hitting those things and losing health. But I don't know. Alright, what I'm going to do, destroy this from here. I'm just going to start shooting at me, and now it is gone. Alright, so now we are very close to the very end of this area, which means the final boss will be very much right close. And the final boss, you can actually just skip past these enemies if you can get past. I'm gonna get destroy them because I just like the experience. It's fun to blow up things. The heavy bounce is so good at doing that. And also, I don't want to fall off. But if you can get past them, the point of what I'm trying to say is that at the end of this room, where that door, that like metal kind of like shutter is, when you get up to that, there's no like lock on the door, like infiltrator, like Electros or anything like that. You get up to that door and a cutscene plays, which will lead you into the end of the game with the final boss. So let me just check my map quickly. Let me just check the alright, hold on. Hold on just a second. I wanna see if there's oh okay, so it's the same map, it's just that oh yeah it is, there's a little gap here. Anyway, that's fine, whatever. So I don't think there's any other collectibles here. Anyway.
Sorry I'm late.
So welcome to a bit of an odd scene, which I'll point out why. I guess at the time I'll just say that's why when it happens. But also welcome to a point where this game kind of like, I don't know. I feel like this final boss or like the villain of this game is was like a last minute resort, or like I don't know. I've never thought about it before until like a few months ago, just like recently playing this game. But I feel like the final boss of this game, or I feel like the ending of this game, is definitely not as good as what this game was leading up to be, and also what that whole last dungeon was gonna be. Anyway. So if you don't get it right now, as you can kind of see, well, either way, it's going to get explained in a second. Anyway. So remember I said this cutscene's kind of weird? Not because of that, but you'll see in a second. Yeah, that's why. It always felt very out of place to me. As a kid, I kind of like chuckled when I first saw that cutscene. Cause, what is it? It was like a nice light and stupid comedic kind of like thing after like struggling getting through this level for so long. But I don't know, after that, it's just like just seeing it that one time after that. I don't know, I don't really like it. I feel like it's very unfitting, and I feel like it's very out of nowhere, and it doesn't fit with this game. Anyway.
Yes, the citizens, these are the masterminds behind Megacorp's experiment with death.
This is a really bad time to say it, but I kind of need to pee at some point soon. Oh dear. And that's fine. As soon as I'm playing the game and focus on it, I'll be able to like hold it or like ignore it for quite a bit. Which means I'll be able to get to the end of the game and like pretty much like press the button and start a challenge playthrough before having to get up and pee. However, as I am saying that, this is definitely a more I don't know. It seems like more of a more pressing issue that is going. I don't know. Whatever. We'll see how time goes. If needed, I can easily just pause the game, pause the recording, and then go to the bathroom. Anyway, first off, restock all my ammo. This boss has only one phase, but it is quite defensive, or it does just actually have a lot of health. Anyway, so the concept of this boss is actually fun, but I don't know. Oh wait, what are they? Oh, actually no, I forgot. You actually can do that either way. So as you can see, this boss has a shield charger up, but as you can see, also the heavy bounce is making quite good work of it. And the whole thing about this boss is that when ammo like drops on the ground from the ammo crate, you want to pick that up, because what is it? The whole thing about this boss, of what it's so like cool and unique about its whole thing of like why it can be difficult and what it's going to attack you with, is using different different attacks based on your weapon. So you see it's glowing yellow. I believe that means that he's like to like show you to do something with that, and also to kind of pay attention to what he will do with that, because he can spit out bouncer bits if the ammo is there for that. Anyway, so there's multiple phases of this fight, but as I said, it's just one boss fight. So now we're as the phase progresses, he breaks a level on the floor. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let him break some ammo. Oh, I'm gonna let him like use the ammo. Anyway. Unless actually, of course, that yellow glowing is to show that this ammo appeared. Anyway, so as you can see, this boss is gonna be like piss easy with the heavy bouncer. Anyway. But I'll try and see if I can actually get them to do something interesting, like with the ammo or the weapon attacks. I don't know. Alright, next phase. I think this might be the last phase. Yeah, as I said, I very, like, I don't know, I felt like it could have been, like, a lot more done with this boss fight instead of just this. Oh god, there's a bit of lag. I guess it's because of all, like, the tanks and... Okay, he's picked up some ammo now. Alright, so he's picked up meteor gun ammo. It's a shame, but that's probably going to be the only thing he's going to be able to use on me before he ends up dying. Yeah, this is pretty much a sure thing. Yep, he's gone now. And if you're thinking you're going to have to do like 2, maybe 3 more phases of this fight, no, it's just that.
It's okay. This is the real Mr. Business. Quark had him tied up in a supply closet all this time.
Gentlemen, you have my most profound gratitude.
Oh, so I guess this one, what is it, like, the whole thing about this, which is, like, making up words or kind of combining words, is, that was Quark doing that. I guess Mr. Fizzwitch actually can talk properly. Anyway. I don't know, like, I feel like, what is it, its ending is very, like, subpar to the rest of this game. But it's only just this ending in this boss, so, like, the rest of the game is absolutely fine. It's an absolute classic. And, what is it, as soon as I get into challenge mode next session, yeah, this game will be good and fun again. But, yeah, it's, I don't know. So, I'm gonna skip past these credits again. I can't, apparently. Alright, so I'll let these credits play, I guess. Anyway. I hope that, what is it, the music doesn't get claimed. I haven't gotten claimed on any of my videos yet. However, I have recorded last night a single Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix episode. And I have yet to, check to see, or to, like, finalize the details, and, like, schedule it, so I have yet to see if, what the results of the copyright check are, and, to see if there was anything picked up on it. But I've also been said, well, I mean, it also says when, like, the copyright check shows is that these results aren't final, you still might end up seeing, or you still might get notified. You still might get claims on your videos, however, we will notify you about that then.
Oh, my goodness. So, whatever happened to Quark?
I heard he was working at Megacorp.
So, you fellas new here? the new Pro-Matic. That little baby cleans you something fierce. I just got done testing the full body wax.
Never been a big fan of Quark, and definitely like rewatching playthroughs of the first two games over again, like lately. Have definitely made me kind of like hate him. Like I don't know, or like I mean his whole like characters obviously to like the whole point of him is to be like someone who's in the way, but also like to be a hero and obviously have his true moment when it counts. Even though he's totally like a fraud hero, so like kind of like Gilderoy Lockhart and Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, or I don't know, like many of like the corrupt heroes you see in like comedy movies. I think there's like one or two. I think like the hero everyone looks up to in Mystery Men, that comedy movie with Ben Stiller, and I forgot who else is in it. But like so that's clearly what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be that's all his whole thing is that what is it? He's supposed to be like a fake and like a very like selfish kind of like superhero that isn't really a true hero. But everyone thinks he is. But I gotta say, I haven't watched the cutscenes for Up Your Arsenal in a very long time, and I've recently ended up finishing a playthrough of seeing. I've recently finished watching a playthrough as. Either way, just let me quickly say, Jim Ward, doing the voice acting or the voice for Quark, he does a great job. So like Quark is very much Quark. It's not Quark without. I already forgot his name. Benjamin Diskin. Now the secret, quickly the thing about that is I don't know Benjamin Diskin as like from many other things. What I first ever ended up knowing him from and knowing his like he was voicing a character is for when he voiced young Xehanort in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. So that was the first time I ever heard of the name Benjamin Diskin, and that's where I ever knew him from. However, I definitely know now that he's definitely done multiple voices in cartoon shows like Codename Kids Next Door. Oh yes. Anyway, so back to Quark. The whole thing is I recently, after a long time of not seeing the cutscenes for Up Your Arsenal, seen the cutscenes and seen the ending and like more of like Quark and his whole ending thing. And I do actually remember Quark does help you in the gives you like a helping hand in the final boss of Up Your Arsenal. But I gotta say, in Up Your Arsenal, he definitely comes through, and he definitely like he definitely has a point where he like gets selfish and he like runs away and hides. So hold on. But anyway, so yeah, Quark's fine. Like, like these first two games is obviously like a dick and stuff like that, or an antagonist. Oh, first off, and it says you have the choice to go back in time before you defeated Quark, as if like Quark was the boss. Anyway, I guess okay. Congratulations, you have the choice to go back in time before you defeated Quark, or play a new game in Challenge Mode. Challenge Mode is a good way to earn tons of votes by playing a tougher version of the game. You get to keep all your weapons and you can upgrade them further by purchasing mega upgrades at the vendor. Check out the specials menu for new features. Let's go to Challenge Mode. Yeah, I shall put it on this top level. Top level, this top save. And now I can skip cutscenes again, and I should not and I should hopefully not run into any more issues with not being able to skip cutscenes because I've seen them all before. Now we're gonna go through the beginning again. We're not gonna be actually we won't actually be able to get any of the weapon upgrades until we get through this first part. But first off, let's go on the specials menu. Okay, so we have shortcuts. We don't have any unlocked right now because we haven't gone to them because this is a new playthrough. So random stuff. Obviously there's more stuff I have to unlock. Probably by getting all like the platinum votes and the skill points. First person mode. Yeah, about that. I've apparently heard But with first person mode, you can do tons of like glitches and do like an infinite jump by like swinging your range and like jumping each time you do that against a wall. Some movies. Now we have credits, we have sketchbook as well. There's also two other things, but as I said, probably requires me to have more skill points and platinum. Okay, weapon envy. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do that in this playthrough, because but it depends on how it goes, so I will see. Nano to the max. I'm sure I can do this because I've actually been able to get the 2 pieces of nanotech boost that I've missed before. Try to sleep Chidana, I can definitely do that. I never ended up doing that because I forgot about that. Using the sheep eater on some of the enemies at the Megacorp armory. Alright, bye birdies. That one I'm definitely not gonna do. Well, I could show it off when I get to that planet again. I don't know. I'm just trying to think. I believe. Oh wait, no. Well, actually, it's even Biggie Arachnine. I'll get to like the Megacorp games arena on Jova by defeating enemies just with just using the rage. Prehistoric rampage. Oh yeah, that's right. Shooting down the pterodactyls with like the sniper rifle. Old school. Dover. Using the Ratchet and Clank 1 weapons on the enemies. Moving violation. Civilac. Just shooting some of the big ships there, which is an easy way to do that once you get to like the armor vendor there, like before the waves of enemies. Midtown Insanity. I couldn't do this and I don't think I'm going to be able to do it because this requires you to ride the grinding rail section without taking a hit. How fast would that? Jova. That is a Megacorp Games Planet Art like hover bike time thing, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I could probably try that. Same thing but on Bala with the first one. So now I've actually gotten a lot more than I thought. Anyway, so how many? Oh, 19 out of 30. So if I get one more, I can unlock another cheat. But as I said, it kind of just customization options. Alright, so first off, you might be alarmed because you will have only 2 weapons in your quick select. But the thing is, it's just because you have to set up your quick select again. So what I'm going to do is I'm definitely going to do that right now. Sorry, that goes there. Let me just put this stuff in, but I know when I look at it. Plasma Storm there. Hover glove, I guess, can actually go there. I'm really gonna take off the black sheepinator because it's. I've said it before, like that. What is it? The black sheepinator cannot get a mega, and therefore not an ultra upgrade. Now, what else did I want on here? I'm trying to think. What else did I actually have on here? Oh yeah, I had a Seeker gun and like this mini tower glove. So what I shall do, however, is I'll put this on here. This here. This here. And I had a Symphonite as well. Yeah, I'll put the Symphonite here, and then the chopper here. So they're probably wondering why I got the sniper rifle, and it's because I'm going to get one of the skill points on Planet Uzla. Alright, so I guess at this point what I'm going to do is just do this tutorial level, and then I'm going to end the video. And then I don't know if I'll do any more. I probably won't. Now, as you can see, I am using the heavy lancer, but these enemies are taking a lot more hits. You can also now see there is a ×3 up in the corner, up in the top right corner. That means we have a multiplayer in this. Anyway, so yeah, enemies are a lot more tougher. So actually, let me get out something that can gain experience like this. Yes. Let me also actually get out the Symphonite as well. And now you can see it's got It goes up gradually. It goes up, I believe, faster. At oh, here it is. The number next to your bolt counter multiplies the amount of bolts you get when you kill enemies. This multiplier increases as you kill enemies, but it will reset to 1 if you get hit. The higher the bolt multiplier, the more enemies must be killed to increase it. Oh, okay, so yeah, I did say what I was trying to say. The multiplier maxes out at 20. I believe, I'm not sure if it's in this one, but I'm pretty damn sure that, in, Up Your Arsenal, or for the remastered versions of that game, and maybe also this one, that you get a trophy for, maxing out the bolt multiplier, which has always been 20, I believe. So, how is, the Symphonite, I guess, just hasn't gotten, oh, it just, I guess it's, like, changed color, I guess, maybe. But there is experience definitely happening, but it's not a lot. As you can see, since I haven't even like upgraded the Symphonite to the Mega Kill, to the kill bots, like even for these small, like weak enemies, they're definitely not doing a lot with them. I mean, they're definitely not doing a lot of damage to them. Oh my god. Display, yeah, I guess like, oh god, but yeah, I need to figure out what's going on with this. Either way, I'm gonna hope that next time I do a recording session of this, there is an update to this emulator that fixes this stuff. Anyway, and as before, or as now, skip the cutscenes because yeah, not needed now. I don't know if I got hit from that, but I kind of like stuck me in place. No, I didn't. So I have up to 11 now. And the thing is, it said enemies there, and I've always just assumed that it was enemies and like bolts from like breakables, like boxes or like the light posts and stuff. And it's apparently just specifically enemies, because as you can see, those gave like several of the 1000 bolt things each. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna complete this tutorial level and get like, I guess that skill point on our planet Ursula. And that's right, I have to level up the shield charge as well. And that's right, I've said this before in the Orgon City on Planet Demerzel level, but even if you have the shield charger out, you will still lose your bolt multiplier. Because like if an enemy still touches you even with the shield charger out, because yeah, that anyway, that just obviously makes sense. Okay, let me just like get through this area and like not take hits. So yeah, lag is definitely really crazy right now. Alright, time shifting, that's fantastic. Yeah, you can see that I guess the bolts from breakables, like crates and like the light posts, are not, counted in the bolt multiplier. Oh, sorry, yeah, well, they're not counted in the bolt multiplier. Simple way to, what the hell is going on? Anyway, simple way to say that is that they are just not multiplied. Anyway. Now, however, it's the beginning of what the hell is going on. Stop with the lag. So, yeah, we're at the beginning of the game again, which now also means that we don't have Clank again, which means I have to get used to that again. Stop with the lag. There we go. I don't know, I think it's like 10? I don't know, I'll have to see, of course. Okay, apparently it's 4, I guess. That kind of rings familiar, I guess. Cool. Okay, go to the outfits menu. What is the outfits menu? Okay, now as you can see, we're able to buy weapon upgrades like the mega ones. Okay, so first off, gee, the ones, well, first off, yeah, the heavy bouncer, absolutely. Mega mini nuke are 1,500,000 bots. That's a little crazy. I don't think it's actually that strong for what its cost is. I feel like the bouncer should be like, obviously not 1,500,000, but still like higher than what it is. Anyway, let's have a look at these other ones. Oh yeah, you can also buy, what is it, the mega versions of the Ratchet and Clank 1 weapons. However, they still don't upgrade after. And now you can also buy the Rhino 2 through any vendor. Now, see, the thing is, there's not a mega upgrade available for the Synthonoid or the Spider-Bot glove. That is because you have to upgrade it first to the Killbot or I forgot what it's called. I think it's like, I don't know what it's called, but the Killbot and Spider, like, whatever. Anyway, and the Tetrabron glove, and forgot this one's what this one's called. Anyway, but yeah, you also get this thing called the Clank Zapper. I'm not really sure how this is gonna work because I believe this is kind of screwed up in the remasters, at least the Vita version. At least I believe it was screwed up. I just don't think it was working the way it should have, at least. Anyway, but so I will obviously have to get that because you get a skill point for getting all the weapons. Actually, that's right. The skill point called Weapon Envy. The whole thing about that is that that's not fully upgrading every weapon. That is getting, I believe, every weapon and at least getting like the upgraded versions at least once. So like the base upgraded, not the mega and ultra upgraded versions of the weapon for each weapon. However, I feel like there are some things that are exempt or like not including that, but I can't remember. I just remember thinking, oh, it's activating now. I didn't expect it to when I did it recently. Alright, so I will see you in the next video, and probably just the next session, where we are going to take on challenge mode. I will see you then. Bye.